Vibes of India. I'm Janvi, and as we enter new financial year 2022-23, I'm sitting with Chartered Accountant and Tax Advisor Yash Shah. We will be discussing about what are the financial things to look forward to in this year. What are the financial concepts that people in our 20s should know? And what are the ways in which you can save tax legally? To discuss all such things, let's start the conversation with CA Yash Shah. So Yash, many a times we have seen that people, just to save taxes, they would donate to charitable organizations and then take cash in return. Now tell us that how safe or how unsafe, how legal or illegal this whole transaction is.
Okay. So again, a very prevalent practice we are seeing. Unfortunate, highly unfortunate. So first of all, I'm not going to comment on the morality part of it, because donations, it's a very personal thing. A person, if he feels like donating, he would. If he doesn't, but if you are using as a tool to save taxes and getting the cash back, so I will want to talk about the risks in that. Okay. So first of all, the trusts that give you cash back in return of certain percentage or something. They are, first of all, please understand, they are all very shady trusts. Okay. They may have their registrations in place, but still they will
not be doing what they're supposed to do.
They are not, and they are, just because at the present moment they are not under the lens of the income tax department, does not mean that in future also they will not be. So take a case of an salaried individual or even a businessman also. Everybody tends to do, say for example, a person is doing these donations up to the amount of 2 lakhs, 3 lakhs, 4 lakhs and getting these cash in back. So what typically happens, how this transaction happens is that these trusts deduct a certain percentage and they give the cash back. What happens, Janvi, over here is that it's not that these transactions are not in the eyes of the income tax department. It is very well in the knowledge of the income tax department, just that because this 2 lakh rupee transaction, the cost of litigation currently for the government or for the income tax department is higher than what they would get out of catching you. So they are not going after you. It's like for any business, you follow this ABC analysis where you tend to focus only on the A category of events or A category of transactions. Income tax department currently is also doing the same thing. But by chance, God forbid, these transactions are picked up for scrutiny. Your case is picked up for scrutiny. Instead, I mean, you end up saving, say, if you're in the highest 30% tax bracket, you end up saving 30% less, whatever your cost of commission is 5%. So you end up saving 25%, but you will, if your case is being picked up for scrutiny, you will end up paying in excess of 90%. Okay. So say you will end up losing more than 65% on this transaction. Not at all advisable, because today the cost of litigation is high, but the way faceless assessments is happening, digitization is happening.
So the cost may go down.
The cost for the tax department for litigation will go down, and sooner or later. So today, say instead of 2 lakhs, if you do this transaction for 2 crores, I am quite certain that this scrutiny notice will come to you within a period of 5 months, 6 months.
Okay. Sooner or later you're going to get.
You're going to. Just that because your amount is low, the government is not going after you.
True.
That by no stretch of imagination means that the government does not know what is happening. The government knows. Government, like we all have seen in the last 5-6 years, they have plugged many loopholes. It is just a matter of time that they will attack this part of the practice also. Okay. So there is no two questions about the legality or illegality. It is definitely illegal. And I would advise that rather than looking for such small gains, try to use the regulations within the four corners of law. And Janvi, very important what you said, money. So you tend to convert this white money into black, and you just take your own example or my example. Psychologically, you know what happens when you tend to convert this white money into black, we end up splurging this money into unproductive avenues.
Maybe clothes, or
you will go for entertainment, you will go for, But if you have the same amount parked as white money, you will think of investing these amounts.
Using it more sensibly.
Yeah, that you try to figure out, but this is a psychological edge white money gives you. And post-COVID, see what has happened. The value of white money or the value of monies that are lying in your bank account, if you use it judiciously in well thought investment streams, they will give you much more returns.
True.
Okay, so what you are saving at the end, say 20-25%, that you will be able to make it up in 1 or 2 years. Then why to take such shortcuts or anything that will make you lose your sleep? Correct. So I don't. That is one.
Lead to more problems in
more
future.
problems. So I think it's time that we as a nation start thinking in this manner, that the amounts which are lying, the value of white money is far higher than the value of black money, because your white money is going to grow much faster.
True. Noted. Yeah. Thank you so much.